Hi, this is Lisa Marie Graves, and I am host of the Women's Legacy Conference. Thank you for joining us as we discuss leaders prepared for change. We have a full screen today, and we are sharing the microphones. I have with me Megan Day. She is the owner of Legacy Tree and Landscape Specialist. So excited that she is with us today. She is a 4-time partner. Well, actually, her company is a 4-time partner, and I'm going to pass it over to Megan so she can tell you more about her and Legacy Tree and Landscape Specialist, which is a really long business name.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Megan Day with Legacy Tree and Landscape. I have my mother and partner, Jamie Beavis Hicks, with me, and my office manager, Randy K. Williman. We specialize in insect and disease control in the Parker and Tarrant County and surrounding areas. We focus on insect and disease control for trees, shrubs, and turf. We also have lawn plans where we do fertilization and weed control. And we also specialize in oak wilt prevention and treatment, as well as fire ant control and mosquito control. So
that's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah.
How long have you been owner of your company now?
So Legacy was formerly known as Fort Worth Tree and Pest Specialist, and before that it was Thompson Tree and Exterminating, which was originally started by my grandparents back in 1978. So we've been in business as a family for over 40 years.
Wow. Wow. And so you've seen a lot of growth and change in our community, not to mention in your own company, right?
We sure have. Legacy Tree and Landscape opened its doors officially on January 1st of 2018.
Mm-hmm. So. And behind us, you can see this beautiful tree with its roots and leaves and the growth of it and the roots that run deep, which is pretty cool.
Yep. we are a family, and our family roots run deep in this area, so yeah.
Absolutely. Well, what kind of growth have you seen in our area?
I mean, it's been explosive lately. Obviously, anybody who's been in this area can tell. The number of people that have been coming from other areas has just been tremendous. And with that growth, we've seen, obviously, people are moving and they're having lawns and trees and shrubs and everything. And so with that, we've seen a huge influx in the number of customers that have been needing to be educated by us on, what they need to do to keep their lawn and their trees healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we were talking about that beforehand, about some of the changes that you've seen. And I'll tell you, the discussion was really impressive, honestly, because of the history that you have here, because of the knowledge that's in this room, because of the way that you care about our area and how it's just so important. So many things that people need to learn about our area. And so you guys wanted to talk about maybe how the influx of people has an impact about being educated about our area, because we have a lot of people moving in from outside the area. And
right.
Tell us a little bit more about that, or is there some...
Yeah, so I'll let Randy Kay take over. Okay. She is our office manager, so she is the one that is answering the phones most days, and so she'll be able to tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So we do have a certified arborist on staff. Megan's husband, Dylan Day, keeps up with his arborist certification, and he attends conferences regularly with the International Society of Arborists. We keep up with the Forestry Service recommendations for oak wilt treatments. We are oak wilt certified, but we also, it's not just Dylan that's keeping up with the education, but Megan allowed some of us to go to a class just a couple of weeks ago where we met with people from the AgriLife office, from some of our product providers, and we were able to get some more information about new things that are coming out, new laws and regulations, and I myself was able to attend that class, which I think is really helpful for not just our arborists to be able to know those things and share them with them, but it's a great company because they send their technicians and their office staff. Because I'm the one first on the front lines answering the phones, sometimes I can at least answer some of those questions beforehand. So it's been really great to be able to keep everyone educated and updated with the new laws and new things as weather changes and things like that.
Well, and that's been definitely something that you guys have prided yourself upon is the education. And I know Randy Kay and I are fortunate enough to be in an organization together, and she's constantly sharing about educating. And that's definitely a true testament of you and of the education that your arborist has also really gone, and the importance of trees. And I've learned the value of land is actually the trees. Do you want to expand a little bit more about being aware of the different things that we need to be proactive about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we love to educate ourselves, first of all, because we love to educate our customers. We love to educate our community. So that's something, like Randy Kay was saying, we're super, super proud of, and it's something that we work really hard on keeping ourselves all up to date so that we can inform our community, even if they're not going to be our customers in the future. We're constantly updating our Facebook page with information, what to be aware of that's coming up next, just so that they can be aware and they can be proactive rather than reactive. We certainly preach that to our customers a lot so that they can have a better chance of keeping their shrubs and trees and lawn healthy rather than trying to repair damage that's been done that could have been prevented. So.
Nice. And what we're talking about really is the growth and the change. So we've seen a lot more people come in, that we've seen change. What other kind of change have you seen or that impacts your industry that you have to be on top of?
So, with the influx of people to our community, obviously, we see an influx of competition, honestly. So, we do see companies that come in and are starting to offer some of the same services that we offer. However, going back to the education, a lot of those companies they don't have, 40 plus years of knowledge behind them to fall back on and to reference. And so it really puts us kind of a cut above everybody else because we do have so much knowledge and education allowing us to perform our services and, in our opinion, to be, the best in our area. So,
well, it's really important that you set yourself apart from your competition because there is more competition coming in, and people want to know who and how, or really who can I trust that they're going to treat me and give me the services that I need at a fair price with somebody that's knowledgeable about our area. And we were really talking about that again, where they're talking about educating their customers. It's doing the right thing, and all the certifications that your company has really does set you apart with the continuing education.
Right.
Well, I also want to talk about your guys' legacy. Yes. I love your company name. So, would you like to share a little bit more about the legacy of your company?
I sure would. So it's not just a name. We truly are a legacy. And I'm actually going to pass it off to my mother and partner, Jamie Beavis Hicks, so she can talk with you guys a little bit more about that.
Well, I'm so glad to be here with you today, Lisa. It's really neat, and it's always nice to watch your children grow and flourish. But and it truly has been a legacy. It was a legacy for my husband as well. Whenever we purchased our business from my mom and dad's company, Thompson Tree and Exterminating, and then we're able to pass it down to my kids, also Megan and Chris, who has Beavis Family Pest. But it's so nice to see how they have such a passion for the industry that continues on. For, like Megan said, for over 40 years. It's just been a great thing. They're truly so dedicated to this industry and the services that they offer. And it's always so nice. And people don't understand sometimes when you are trying to, hire a company, how much of a background that they have or how much of an education they have on the certain services that you're trying to get. And so I'm just really proud that they have done as well as they have with their continuing education and just continue to grow. But not just Megan and Dylan, but also Randy Kay and then the technicians that also work for them, because we truly do want to give the best service and the best information to our customers that we can. So.
Absolutely. And I think one of the really key things with the history that a company has is the experience and the reputation. That a lot really rides on the reputation, and a lot of you guys, and you guys are very proud of the reputation that you have and that you want to keep. And it's very apparent, obviously, with the education that you are doing and carrying on the legacy that you and your family have created to pass down to future generations. When are we expecting? Are we expecting anytime soon? They didn't know I was going to ask that. Well, so this is their 4th year of being a partner. What are you guys hoping to get out of the conference this year?
Well, after attending the conferences as many times as we have, we absolutely love the speakers. We love the diversity of the topics. And truly, the speakers that we do know about, we're spot on with what they're offering. We're really trying to further our social media, whatever we can as far as that goes. We know that's kind of where the world has led us, and so we know sometimes you have to just kind of switch things up for advertising and to brand our services so people do know that we're out there and that we've been out there. And so many people coming in just don't know that. So very, very interested in the different topics of the program that you're fixing to have, and we're just so excited about it. And one thing I've always told the girls, it's not just for business people. It's for the young adult. It's for the young mom. It's for the retired moms. It's for everybody, because there's such a good group of speakers that you have, and so we're just looking forward to all of them.
Nice. So. Would you like to add?
Yeah, sure. So one of the greatest things that I love getting out of the Women's Legacy Conference, this will be my 3rd year to attend, it's just the feeling of leaving on that Saturday morning. You've woken up, you've gotten to network with some amazing women and hear some great speakers and learned a lot, and getting to kind of just leave with this energized feeling, and that you've been empowered and you've been reset to go forward with your business or just with your personal life every day. And it's so great to leave with that feeling. So
nice.
One of the things that I always really enjoy about this conference is that I am part of the networking group that we're in, and I go to a lot of chamber events, but Lisa is part of some other groups that I'm not a part of, so I get to meet some new people that I don't normally get to see every day. And usually I end up running into a customer or two that I've talked to on the phone for several years but have never actually met in person.
Wow.
And so usually when I hear someone talking to someone and I hear the name, I'm like, hey, I just scheduled their oak wilt treatment a few weeks ago. So I always try to, if I hear someone's name that I've never actually met before but I know their name because they're a customer, I like to go up to them and make that connection, and it just makes it so much more lasting. And the next time that we do talk on the phone 3 months later, we can say, hey, that women's conference, that's where we actually got to meet each other this time. So I always really enjoy those kinds of connections.
That's fantastic. I'll tell you, there is magic that happens in the rooms. There are connections that are made that result in future business. So it's really exciting to hear the different people that you guys meet and the experiences that you have. And I want to share about the program this year. It's a little more unique than in the past because we are having our topics really build upon each other. And it's very intentional because the growth is really exploding in our area. And you have established companies that really need to make sure that, they are remaining relevant with larger companies that are coming in, and then new people that are coming in, new businesses that are coming in. This is for you as well, because we want to help you have success. So whether you're established or whether you are new, this is really an opportunity for you to learn some actionable items that you can put into place immediately. The conference is designed to speak to you where you are in your business, in your life, and where you want to take it. So it's really an awesome opportunity. And yeah, I put it on because I want the best for these amazing business professionals in this area and for their legacies to continue, whether it's just starting or whether it's been in place for years. So excited about that. Can you tell them more about where to find you and about Legacy Tree and Landscape?
Sure, absolutely. So we are on Facebook. We have a lot of information on there about our services and how to get in contact with us. We have an email address, legacytreetx@gmail.com, or you can call or text our office at 817-441-2276.
Great. And anything else you guys would like to add before we do one final invite for the conference?
Just looking forward to it.
Me too.
Would you like to say something? Megan, anything else you'd like to add?
We're just really, really excited to be a partner again this year.
Well, I value the relationship that we have built and that you guys have agreed to be a partner for so many years. It's very foundational, and I truly appreciate you. All right, here's our invitation for you to join us at the Women's Legacy Conference. It's the 5th annual, Saturday, March 28th from 9 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. 5 amazing speakers. You will walk away with something that you can implement immediately in your business. You can find out all the information and register at lisamariegraves.com/conference. So we look forward to seeing you there.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.